This is a Ford Fiesta 1.4 TDCI panel van. It's a 3-door, as you would imagine. 2011 11 plate. It has 9 stamps in the service book, and it's also had the cam belt done. There's no VAT on it, which is a big thing. And it's done 113,152 miles. It's finished in lime green, which in Lamborghini colours would be Verde Ithaca, but I think in Ford van colours it might be something a little less grand. Nice car. It was painted apparently when it was new. It's white originally, but it'd been painted professionally. All nice clean lines inside the doors. Very, very tidy inside and out. There is one slight problem. It has had a roof beacon on, and there is a grommet in the middle of the roof on the outside, but no big deal really. Electric windows. It's got height and reach adjustable steering wheel. Very, very tidy thing, as I said. Grey cloth. The seats do need a clean. Not very, very dirty. It's had seat covers on, but just need a glance over. And I would imagine they were like new, because there's no wear on them. I'll just take you for a drive in it. Little economical diesel, very, very handy thing to have. Oops. Think vans were vans these days compared to how they used to drive and what they used to be like. When I first started in the motor trade, we had a Bedford HA van, and to get up a hill you had to pull the choke out, otherwise it wouldn't make it. They've come on a little bit now. They're just like driving a car. It's comfortable. It's got a proper headlining in it, so you don't get any of the drumming that you used to in little vans. Proper soundproofing. Big old car there. I don't know what that is. Big old Yankee thing. Only a quick drive in this today. We've only just put it on the internet with some quick pictures, and already we've got 2 customers. So this drive is basically just to make sure it's all right, and we don't need to do anything else that would only be highlighted on a road test. One thing about this car is people will see you coming, but obviously that guy didn't. Radio controls here on the steering wheel. Again, it's just like being in a Fiesta car. Electric windows, it's got remote central locking, electric door mirrors. There's a rear wash wipe. Five-speed gearbox. There's a little auxiliary in plug down here next to a 12-volt socket. Nice gearbox, nice clutch. Shows you when to change gear to get the best fuel economy. It's quite a nippy little thing. With it being a van and there being no seats or anything in the back and anything to take the sound away, you do get a little bit more tyre noise coming through, but nothing drastic so far. Tyres all round. I think it's MOT till March 2018. Swap lanes with this chap. Two on us from new. And I think it was last service somewhere around about 107,000. So not long been done. Great little van. Make a fantastic little delivery van or handyman's van. Get everything in the back there and it's still tidy enough in the front. And outside. 70 miles an hour, 2,500 revs in 5th gear. It'll certainly stand out, especially if you had its sign written as well. Not too bad on the motorway either. It's certainly quiet enough. Nothing untowards anywhere. Brakes are good. No vibrations coming through the pedal, so the discs are all okay. Oh, he says there's no vibrations, and then I went over the rumble strip. good areas. There's a cover over it as well. I think somebody's gone to the trouble of making one, so that's not being abused either. As I say, the commercials usually attract VAT if it belong to a business, but this has belonged to a non-VAT registered person, so it would save you probably in the region of, if you weren't VAT registered and it was VAT qualifying, it's going to save you in the region of £600. So it's a good chunk of money, good saving. We have had a couple of customers, and even our detailer Lance, he has a van and uses it mostly for going fishing. We had a couple of customers a few months ago. A couple of them bought a van between them so they could use it to go fishing and use it different weekends. And this is just the type of thing. Clutch pedal just catching on the mat and flicking up the last inch, but that's sorted now. Pull the mat down. It's there's no rattles or anything in it, which, as I say, you usually get in vans. It's half full of diesel as well. back at the garage.